Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Carole here.
I am Joe Exotic.
Welcome to our Halloween episode.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know a line for Joe on that one, yeah. But I've been working on my lines. If you guys haven't figured this out yet, if you're listening and not watching, it makes absolutely no sense. But if you're watching on YouTube, we are dressed up. I am Joe Exotic. Amanda is Carole Baskin. And
yes,
yeah.
probably the Halloween costume of the year.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. We didn't realize that there was gonna be this many people, but I like it.
There's going to be
I think
this
I
many
look fly.
people what?
Like
Dressing
dressing
up
up
as
as this,
I
yeah.
mean, I did. I feel like next year, we talked about this, next year it might be, over
Coronavirus, like the actual little virus, like
No.
in a suit.
The Tiger King hype, it's like pretty much already over actually.
Yeah.
So I feel like next year it'll definitely be over.
Yeah.
So as soon as we watched Tiger King, we watched it like right as it came out. We knew we were gonna be Carole
Yeah.
and Joe.
Yeah. I am Joe Exotic. I'm not cutting my hair. I refuse to wear a suit. I'm not changing the way I dress. I am gay. Nah, I haven't figured that out yet. I have to continue to do that. But yeah. All right, let's dive into this though. Yeah. Go ahead.
So we obviously are going to talk about Halloween and spooky things.
Yeah.
And so I guess I honestly don't think we have even really talked about this. We've spent, I think, every Halloween together. This will be our fourth Halloween together.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we've ever really talked about like what we did before we spent our Halloweens together. I guess we'll go backwards.
Let's go backwards.
So, did you hand out candy or anything? Like obviously before. So, every year we go to I'll just tell my side first. Every year since I was I don't know, since my little cousin has been, a little bit older, we have been taking her trick or treating. And we have been taking her trick or treating. Like, I've never handed out candy because she's 11 now. She was born when I was 12. So I went from trick-or-treating with my friends, and stuff like that. And then now we trick-or-treat with her every year. So I've never handed out candy before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever handed out candy. Not too many kids come to the zoo for Halloween, so GW Zoo. Oh, we're not. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna be our characters. No. No. In all seriousness, though. No. I mean, I was trick or treating for a while. Like obviously when I was younger. I can't remember what happened actually before we were together because I was in college and we would always go over the tradition. We'll say like that. We would always go over to my grandmother's house, which is down the street from where I live. We'd go there. That's a much more like main road and kids actually frequent that. So we would go there. My grandma and my mom and stuff would whoever wasn't going out would hand out candy there, and we would go up and down the streets around there.
And you trick or treat?
Yeah, and I would
Okay.
trick or treat for that. Yeah, so we would do that. I might have handed out candy like 1 year or something like that. But no, I mean generally it was.
How old were you when you stopped trick or treating?
Bro, you're asking a lot from my old mind here. No, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no recollection of what happened.
But you always only trick or treated around here.
Yeah, for the most part. I don't think I ever really went with somebody else or like went to like another place. Yeah, I have no idea if maybe a little further, but not not pretty much just the same area here. But yeah, I mean, did you hand out candy?
I just said I've never handed out candy.
You've never handed out candy?
Never. So
never in your life?
Okay, bringing it way back.
Way back.
Wow. I think I started out, that I could be wrong, but I remember when I was little, going trick-or-treating with my cousin Nikki and Jeffrey. So I would go trick-or-treating with them because I remember one year he was scream and it was so scary. So I've like trick-or-treated like everywhere. And then I trick-or-treated with them, and then my friend Sarah, who was like a really close childhood friend, her sister lived in Oakmont, I think, and oh my gosh, it was crazy there trick-or-treating, crazy. I would bring two, like I feel like you don't understand, like I was a like die hard trick-or-treater, like I feel
Mm.
like it was like a sport or something. Like I had two pillowcases filled
Oh, you were
by
one
the
of the
end of the
pillowcase
night.
kids,
Yeah, two fill.
going to different neighborhoods in different masks, going up and
No,
down,
not
up
in
and
different
down, up and
masks.
down the
We
same
would go to
neighborhood.
Oakmont, and then we would have two pillowcases full. And then this place by my house, it's no longer there, used to be like a little X-ray place, and we would take our candy there, and they would X-ray it and see if there was any like bad stuff in it.
What the fuck?
So that was
That sounds dangerous.
that's when I was younger, and then when we moved to where we live now, um, I moved there in the 7th grade. I don't know how old I was when I went trick-or-treating by myself, probably too young, but I remember all my friends and I would get dressed up and we would go down. We would walk like everywhere because, like, as you know, you could walk down by the 7-Eleven and go to all those little neighborhoods. And then we would do my neighborhood and we would just like go everywhere. And then not long after Leia was born, I don't think I took her trick-or-treating right away. I think it had to have been at least when she was 3 or older. Or maybe even like 5. Like, 5 or something. And then I started taking her trick-or-treating right off the bat. And I was like 15 trick-or-treating with my little cousin Leia. And they would still give me candy because I was still like kid-like with her.
Mm.
Like, actually, I think they still gave me candy up till like a couple years ago.
Mm.
So, but yeah, now she's 11, which is crazy to me because I feel like, I don't know how her parents are going to do it, but I feel like at 11, I was like going places by myself, maybe trick or treating by myself in a couple years. So, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But Halloween candy, I feel like we should try to guess what our favorite Halloween candy is. I feel like I don't even remember like what your favorite candy is.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite candy is. No, just kidding. I could probably think of something.
Like Twix maybe?
Yeah, I don't know how many Twix I ever really got in like a Halloween bag.
Twix is definitely one of my favorite Halloween
Let's think of it like
candies.
this. Pull it down a little bit. Pull your mic down. There you go. Let's think about this like this. If you right now, it's like Halloween night and you don't know any of your candy, right? And you dump all of it out on the kitchen table. What are like the top 3 that you're going to pick right away?
I have 3 in my head.
Okay, Sam.
You want me to guess?
Oh, you mean for me? Are we going to guess? Yeah, let's guess. That'll be fun. You want me to guess first or do you want to guess first?
You can guess first.
All right. One of yours is going to be Kit Kats.
Yeah.
And then I would probably say maybe Reese's, Kit Kat, Reese's, and Hershey's.
No, I just said Twix was one of them.
Oh.
I don't even know like what there is besides
Yeah.
like Reese's,
I always
Kit
I always
Kats,
enjoy
and
the
Twix.
little Swedish Fish packs.
Okay.
Yeah. Twix are good. I like a little Hershey bar, personally.
Oh, you know what's really good? Take Fives, but they
Never
never
had that.
have them anymore. Take Fives
Yeah.
are really good.
Yeah.
My mom really likes popcorn balls, and I feel like you either like them or hate them. But I haven't had one in years. I always come home and she has them, but she always eats it before I could try it.
How about the guys that give out the Huggies?
Yeah.
You the Huggies guys? I fuck with the
Occasionally.
Huggies guys.
So I was just listening to 100.7, Bubba and Melanie. I listened to that like in the morning.
Shout out, Bubs.
On my way to work, and they were talking about like Halloween candy that you don't like to get. People were saying they don't like to get Huggies, they don't like to get popcorn balls. Um, I told my mom, she bought chips. I said they don't want chips, they want
Mm.
candy. Chips aren't bad, but like you don't really want all chips. Sometimes though, I think I would be walking around, I'd be real thirsty, and that Huggy, oh, you're real thirsty from walking everywhere. That Huggy does the trick. I can't even like think of. I'm a chocolate person, so Swedish Fish, yeah.
Like a white chocolate Kit Kat once in a
Mm-hmm.
while. That's good. We should try like when we're if we have a house that gives out candy, we should try to give out like cooler shit. Like I don't know, something with s'mores in it.
I saw this TikTok and it was like, we're gonna be get. I want to. If I'm not a mom in our dad's, if I'm not a mom with my best friend at my best friend's house or at my house, if I'm not a mom and my best friend doesn't come over to my house on Halloween night and the dads go take the kids out trick or treating and we sit back and drink wine and hand
Mm,
out the full size candy bars,
mm,
then I don't want it.
mm. It's hard to laugh
Yes.
with this mustache, but yes, that's funny. Yeah.
Full size candy bars. That's the
That's
house you want to be
that
at.
sounds expensive.
It does.
That sounds real expensive. Unless you do it in
But
like
you know
a
what?
first come first serve.
We have full size candy bars in my house, and we were gonna do that for Halloween.
Do like a
Sam's
full
Club.
yeah. So
Where you
like
gotta
a
go?
first come first serve basis.
Yeah, we
type
have Halloween candy in my house, and we've kind of already dove into it. But honestly, um, I feel like if we had little mini candy, I would be eating it more because if I eat a full size candy bar, I eat a full size candy bar, and then I'm not gonna eat anymore because I would feel really, really guilty if I ate more than one full size candy bar. But when I eat like 7 little mini things,
thing. Yeah.
so
Yeah. It's tiny. Yeah. You don't see it the same way.
so another question:
Mhm.
do you remember some Halloween costumes that you've worn like over the years, like from when you were like little to?
Yes, I can name several actually,
Oh, well,
which is
that's good.
strange. Um, so I was a clown when I was real young. I don't know the years, but I was definitely a clown when I was real young. I used to be really, really into Garth Brooks when he was very popular. So I want to say that was probably around like third grade.
I
No, I'm sorry,
honestly,
not third grade, like 3 years old,
I
4 years old.
wouldn't even know who he was if it wasn't for you and your
Yeah.
family.
Well, I mean, I'm not like a diehard Garth Brooks fan, but I do like some of his music. But I was really into him for some reason, probably because my family had him playing or something, and he was big at the time. So like country music. Um, so yeah, so it was Garth Brooks one year. I was a clown one year. Um, I was I can't remember all my phases, but somewhere in there, probably around like probably middle school or something like that. I was like I went from I guess that country Garth Brooks thing over to oh no, one of my earrings fell out. Was that my that was my eyebrow earring.
Yeah.
God damn it. Let me do some emergency surgery to put my eyebrow earring back in. Total sidebar here. If you get an eyebrow earring like legitimately, you need to check yourself in somewhere because this is painful just with the clip on, and I'm not. I looked in the mirror and I was concerned for my own well being, and I was looking at myself. So, yeah, just I don't know.
Your sister said she wanted to get one. So
Maybe that was a little strong. Not just because she wanted it, because like I thought like the way that Joe Exotic's eyebrow earring looks is like different than like a I don't know some other people that I've seen with like a little tiny eyebrow. Like his is very pronounced. It's just a little interesting. So, but you know you do you. I'm not gonna judge. I'm just gonna try to get this back in. It's probably not gonna work. So fuck it. Anyway,
your Halloween costume.
Halloween costumes. Okay, so I was Joe Exotic. No, I'm Joe Exotic right now. I was. It's funny. I was Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. Like somewhere in between like 6 to 8, if we could find that picture. That'd be funny as hell. I had eyeliner on for that. I carried like a little guitar around. I had like a black, button down shirt, red tie. It was strange. So, and I was fat at that time too. I remember. Like I was fat, so like, and he was skinny, so it did it. A lot of my costumes, like this one I think is kind of funny and like obviously, time appropriate. I think I look okay in this costume. I don't give a shit what I look like in Halloween costumes, but it's just an interesting thing. What else was I? I probably went as like a mask, like just like a random Scream mask one year. Um, fuck, those were a few. Um,
You don't even like
no, no,
scary movies.
yeah, I don't even know any scary movies. Yeah, I don't watch scary movies. We'll get into that. Well, we were Danny and Sandy last year. Year before that, we were a hockey player and a biggest fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the first year we weren't. I don't think I came in. No, I don't think I came in a costume.
No, the
You were
first year
Minnie. You were Minnie, and I was Mickey.
I think the past couple years before I met Mark, I would just go trick or treating with my little cousin, and it was before my friends started having a Halloween party. So I would just like wing it. I think I was Minnie like a couple years in a
Yeah.
row, just because I would put Minnie ears on and be Minnie. Um, and then I was his biggest fan, and he
Mm.
like signed the top of my boob and said Mark Szymanski number 11,
Yeah.
and we cut like one of his hockey shirts up,
It's,
and it was pretty cute.
yeah. What were you? What were your things?
Um,
Costumes.
I remember one time I was a zombie cheerleader, and my mom spray painted my hair black.
Mm-hmm.
I was Dorothy.
Dorothy from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I love that. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen Wizard of Oz. I was in
Well,
the goddamn play.
he's never
I was the
seen.
coroner.
He's never
As
seen. You were
coroner,
in the
I
play.
must. What?
Well, he's never seen The Lion King, and
Saw it now.
he's never seen Halloween Town, and we might be watching it after this. So I
Yeah.
mean, but he's seen The Wizard of Oz.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I know, but so was
It's
The Lion
Technicolor.
King. So I was Dorothy. I'm like drawing a blank. I was a clown when I was younger. There's a picture of me with my face
You're still
like
a clown.
all.
Ah.
Oh, I actually was a clown like when I was in high school, and when I went trick or treating with Leia, and I had my family paint it was horrible. I don't know why I did that. I didn't look like a clown. Um, I still I like want to say I was Sandy from Grease, like the hot version, but I don't think I ever was. I just remember my friend dressing up as it, and she was so cute. So we still need to do that because I originally wanted to be Sandy, Sandy and Danny, like the Sandy at the end of the movie where she's like, they sing like "You're the one that I want" and all that with the black outfit. I
Yeah, you're
still
gonna have
want
to
to do that.
curly hair for that.
I am not giving up on that dream.
We have a few more to go still.
Marilyn Monroe. Remember one year I was Marilyn Monroe. I was a baby one year, and I remember I had a huge giant binky. Oh my goodness. Oh, I remember
I think I was a hobo once.
I was like an Indian. I'm trying to think back on high school. Like high school Indian. I think one year I was like a slutty Alice in Wonderland.
Solid.
I was like 13 or 14. I remember me and the rest of my friends, we were all like Raggedy Ann or like Alice in like little outfits. I don't know why I was an Indian. I can't think of any more. Oh, well, I do recall a picture of me in like a pumpkin outfit when I was little. So there's definitely a lot more. We were just talking about this recently. So we both went to Catholic schools, and my school I went to Holy Spirit in Millville. It is now shut down, but I only went there to the 3rd grade. But it had a huge Halloween party. I think it was on like a Friday or something. Parents could come and da-da-da. It was like during school. It was a big Halloween fair, and they had like raffles, and I remember my mom and I always won all the raffles because we like bought so many tickets. And then they had a little like Halloween haunted house that the 8th graders did. So I just have like so many. Which is weird because I only went there from kindergarten to 3rd grade, but I just like remember it so well. Like I feel like I so many memories there, being like the zombie cheerleader and Dorothy, and I'll have to ask my mom about what else I was, but I remember I had a little Toto dog too.
Yeah, I don't know if any of mine. I might have stopped. I want to say, actually, thinking back, I could be completely wrong, but I want to say that I didn't really ever have anybody to go with. So as soon as I got to the point where it's like I don't,
You didn't have anyone to go trick or treating
yeah,
with?
like friends
That's sad.
in my area, like that would want to go with me or something.
Why
I was
would
also a very different person in like my teen years, like my young teen years and adolescence.
So you don't know when you stopped?
I don't know. I actually think it probably was like earlier. I don't know. I'd have to ask somebody, but yeah, I think that there was probably a couple years where I might have stayed or something like that. I don't know if I actually handed out candy, but yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, it's been a while. Halloween's fun though.
You wouldn't go trick or treating with your sister?
Maybe. I don't remember, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
But you said your school did like a haunted thing.
That actually was cool. Yes, my grade school. I think the middle schoolers were the ones that like were in the production of it, and it was like a haunted house all through the gym and like the downstairs, like extra art room or something or other. And it was like they put up curtains and all sorts of stuff and dividers and like made little rooms, and then like you would go there probably for like the whole month of October or something, like after school. You would go and you would like plan out and set up and pick props and shit like that. And then I don't know, it was probably like 3 days, like a weekend or something, like around Halloween. And then you would go and everything would be set up for you. You'd go into your room, you'd be in your costume, you'd put the props up and everything like that. And then yeah, they'd charge admission that people would come through and you'd scare them. And I was in that, I think, a couple years. I don't remember exactly the years again. I think it was probably just in middle school, but I'm pretty sure they've since done away with that because it's probably like just too hard to do, and then just a bunch of other reasons. But it was kind of cool. I think I enjoyed being a part of that.
Yeah.
And I actually don't know if that had anything to do with me not being scared at all of haunted houses. Like potentially, but that's another thing too, is like I'm not at all scared of haunted houses. Like I'll go, the ones that they touch you, like, because I just, in my mind, I know that I'm not going to like die. I don't know. They're just not scary to me. Like maybe you get jump scared here and there, but like that's one thing. And then it's just also too, like if you've ever been in a haunted house with me, I just fuck around with the people. I'm like somebody, like I see somebody like, hey Jerry, how you doing? Like something ridiculous like that. So I kind of make myself laugh when I'm in that.
Yeah, but he does not. He is afraid of scary movies. He does not like scary movies.
I mean, you can say that, yeah.
He says it's because it controls what you see.
Yeah, I mean, like they could just pan the camera over real quick, and like something could pop up at you. But like if you were walking through something, like you're gonna like I have peripheral vision. I'm gonna see things. I'm gonna So, I don't know. Just a little different, like environment when you watch something rather than like experiencing it. Do I want to be in a scary movie situation though? Probably not either. No, probably don't want that to happen. But like actually be hunted by like a killer, probably not fun.
You don't really like to watch scary movies though, right?
Not really. Yeah, I mean, they're not my preferred genre. Yeah, more of like a comedy guy. Is this Halloween Town scary?
No.
Are you sure? Are you lying to me?
It's from Disney Channel.
Oh, okay.
So actually, I don't know how we're gonna find it because I know it's on, unless we can get Disney Plus. Doesn't
Yeah.
your sister has Disney
She
Plus?
just canceled it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out. What other scary movies?
It's a shame.
Have we talked about scary movies before? I don't know.
I really want I like want Disney Plus, but then I don't. It's very struggle.
Yeah.
Um. Well, I think we've talked about how Insidious is just like a good scary movie because of the
I
storyline.
enjoy it. It's
And have you seen like all of them?
I don't actually know. I think we
You
saw them in
enjoy
theaters.
it. Do you really enjoy it?
I enjoy. No, no, no. That's
So
not the right.
can we
That's not
watch
the right.
that? Because when you say that,
That's
it's
not the
like,
right
can we
word.
watch them?
It's not the right
That's
word.
what goes through
That's
my
not the right
head.
word. It's it is I appreciate it
Mhm.
is the right word. I appreciate the time and effort they took to blend like a storyline from like the first one into the second one and not just very linearly. It's like you see things happen in the second one that are back in the first one. Like they'll be talking in one room and like somebody will walk by, but from in the first video in the first movie you had the perspective of the person walking by, like shit like that. Um, Kind of like a Back to the Future type vibe, but obviously not the same thing.
I think before we even started dating, we saw Don't Breathe in theaters. Do you remember that?
Was that like in the first 11 days?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we.
that's not a scary movie,
You don't
in my
think it's
opinion.
scary?
That's a horror. It's like a thriller. When
I.
I when I hear scary movie specifically, I think of either Halloween oriented like killer type shit or paranormal.
Okay.
I don't think of like thriller in the sense of like, oh, this guy's breaking some kids are breaking into my house and this guy can't fucking hear, or he can only hear, he's blind, and like, the
Well,
idea.
doesn't he like kill them?
Yeah, but he's not. I don't think he's not a killer. Like he killed them because they fucked with him. He didn't kill them because he's psycho.
Mm.
Just my opinion. I think it's more of like a thriller action movie
I just
rather than a.
watched Midsummer last night. It's more of like a psychological,
Yeah, I heard weird things about that.
more of like a
You watched that?
psychological. Yeah,
You psycho?
I just watched it last night. The ending kind of, the ending kind of, it was a good movie, but the ending kind of made me mad. Oh, we do. I don't know about you, but I really liked Get Out and
Thought that was a pretty
Us.
good one. Yeah, I
I
like the
really,
storylines and the just the general nature of those. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
I
I don't
wish,
really like being scared, but yeah.
I wish I could get you to watch The Haunting of Hill House. The storyline is crazy, but we would have to watch the whole season, and we're not in a quarantine anymore, so that would be hard.
Yeah. Why would you want to watch a series of scary shit? That sounds awful.
It's
A whole
awesome.
season.
Um, I'm currently on Bly Manor right now, but Hill House was so good.
Yeah, I don't get it. I like to laugh, not be scared. It's interesting though. We should bring this up. It's I've had that conversation with some friends before, and their one of their theories or their reasonings for it is that it's a way to like be like in a controlled environment, get like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody was hunting you, right, or something, like, I'm just thinking of random, like there's a killer, like a psycho killer on the loose, and he's hunting you, for instance, like, something that you would see in a horror film, then that's obviously dangerous. But like there is a rush of adrenaline and stuff like that that's associated with it. So I guess the theory that I was, given here, there's some of the reasoning is that, well, if you do that in a controlled setting like a movie theater or somewhere where you're just watching it happen, then you can get the rush, but you're actually in no danger. I don't know. That sounds fucked up to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to see somebody. No, I'm just kidding.
I like comedies, but like some comedies are just not funny. Like Mark's literally like, ha ha ha, ha, oh, that's so funny. And I'm just like, that's not that funny.
It's hilarious. I laugh at shit. I like to
And I
laugh.
can only watch so many comedies. Like,
I mean,
I mean, like, not like in life. I just mean like, I can't watch them all the time.
yeah, I mean, you can tell that like certain movies are, more time was taken in the jokes than in the storyline. So I get that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't think I've ever said no to like a scary movie. like actually going, like you really wanted to watch something, you really wanted to go see something. Definitely never have I ever said, "Oh, you want to watch this horror movie at a movie theater?" And I said no. I don't think we've
No.
ever done that. So I don't know. It's just they're just not my favorite. But
We recently took my little cousin to her first haunted house.
I really enjoy that though. I do enjoy going to like haunted
That's
places.
good. And it was not that scary.
Not scary at all. It's actually really bad.
But she did
Bad
get a
thing.
couple good
They need to-
screams
they need to
in,
kinda
which was
work
good because
Work on that.
I want to prepare her for the ones that actually are scary. Well, at least that scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. The one that we were at was just like a low grade one, and it was okay. But
It was
wasn't.
more towards, I think, more kids were
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah, but like some of the other ones that we've been to in the past, or the ones that are like available out there, just in the surrounding Pittsburgh area.
I think
Definitely
we've only
definitely more
been to
involved.
2. We need to go to. We need to start going to different ones.
How many are there? I don't even know.
Well, I was talking to my hairdresser. Shout out to Danielle. And
Hi Danielle.
at Ulta.
I don't know exactly know you, but hi.
She's an awesome hairdresser. But anyways, she was telling me, I think like Erie Farms or
Holy fuck, Erie!
no, it's not in
Oh.
Erie.
And
I did see this one place. It was an hour and 12 minutes from my house. So some places are far, but there were a lot of other places. I forget. I went to like this one hayride years ago with my friend. But the ones that we go to are 100 Acre Manor, which that one is not open this year because of COVID. And the Scare House, which the Scare House used to be right down the street from my house, and now it is in the Pittsburgh Mills. So obviously I have to make sure I go this year because I feel like it's going to be really interesting. And I wonder, I was thinking this. I was watching a commercial for it, and they were saying they try not to like yell in your face or like talk to you as much so they don't spread germs out of their mouth. So I wonder if it's still going to be as scary or if it's going to be more of like, other
there's
things
no way to not do
making
that.
noise.
It's
Yeah.
you're walking in a room that's like fucking 6x6.
I mean,
like
we're going to be talking to them too.
I'm gonna be
So.
saying, "Hey Steve, how you doing?"
So, but I'm just wondering if, because of like the restrictions or whatever, if it's going to be less scary.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't even know how long those things run. I feel like Halloween is coming so fast. As of you guys watching this, it'll be in only a few days.
I think, yes, I think some haunted houses will go until the end of November.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll catch another one. I don't know. Usually we would go to 100 Acre too, and they are not opening this year.
Yeah. Really? Oh yeah, they're not opening.
But
at
we're
all.
going with my parents this year. My stepdad, not this year, but he usually is a security guard for the Scare House. And he really wanted. We're getting my mom to go this year. So that should be interesting.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. Always a good time. Yeah. I don't know. I keep thinking back to like, the one that I was in before, and it's like, I don't know. It's like an interesting experience. I don't know if I'd ever there's definitely, to be a professional scarer, I think you have to have a certain je ne sais quoi about you, like to want to dress up and stuff like that. But kudos to them. I don't know if they get to do it all the time, but obviously maybe it's more of a seasonal activity.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Kind of cool. So I don't know. What else do you think? Any more Halloweeny topics? Spooky. Ooh.
No, I think that's all I can think of.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of AM and the PM.
To our Halloween special.
Our Halloween special. Oh, yeah, spooky. Yep. But yeah, please, everyone, have a very happy and safe Halloween out there. don't get the coronavirus or get spooked too much.
Mm.
I hope you kitties get a lot of candy. And yeah, so thank you again for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you in the next one.